The Boston Celtics find themselves at a critical juncture as the offseason unfolds, and recent reports have shed light on the team's stance regarding a potential trade involving Derek White. According to sources close to the league, the Celtics' reaction to an offer from the Toronto Raptors for White was far from positive. This development emerged following the Celtics' disappointing exit from the Eastern Conference semifinals and the unfortunate injury to Jason Tatum, which has cast a shadow over the team's immediate prospects. The offer reportedly came about a month and a half after Tatum's injury, with the Raptors putting forward their 9th overall pick in the upcoming draft in exchange for White. However, Boston's front office was quick to dismiss the proposal, emphasizing that such an offer was nowhere near sufficient to part ways with a player of White's caliber. This episode underscores the delicate balancing act the Celtics must perform as they navigate salary cap constraints, roster construction challenges, and the pursuit of championship contention. Derek White, who carries a substantial contract, has inevitably become a focal point in trade discussions, especially as Boston seeks to manage its payroll and build a competitive roster around its core stars. Despite the financial pressures, the organization's reluctance to move White reflects their belief in his integral role within the team's framework and their confidence in the foundation they have built. White's value to the Celtics goes beyond just his statistical contributions. He is a multifaceted player who brings defensive tenacity, versatility, and steady playmaking to the court. Over his tenure with the franchise, White has proven himself to be more than just a supporting piece. He is a high-leverage player capable of impacting games on both ends of the floor. His ability to defend multiple positions, create turnovers, and provide reliable scoring makes him a key asset in a lineup headlined by the likes of Tatum and Jaylen Brown. In the most recent season, White's performance highlighted his all-around game. He averaged over 16 points per contest, while also contributing nearly 5 assists and over 4 rebounds per game. Additionally, he maintained strong defensive numbers with consistent steals and blocks. These contributions have solidified his reputation as a player who can influence the game in numerous ways, a quality highly valued in today's NBA where versatility and two-way impact are prized. The Celtics have undergone significant roster adjustments recently, moving on from veterans such as Drew Holiday and Kristaps Porzingis. These moves have opened up some financial flexibility, allowing the team to reassess its roster composition and future strategy. Still, the presence of White alongside cornerstone players like Tatum and Brown signals the organization's commitment to sustaining a competitive core. President of Basketball Operations Brad Stevens has publicly reaffirmed this approach, emphasizing the importance of assembling the right mix of talent and experience to contend for championships. Stevens has been vocal about the team's core foundation, naming White among the essential pieces alongside Tatum, Brown, and emerging talents like Peyton Pritchard. His statements suggest a clear vision for the future that prioritizes continuity and chemistry, rather than drastic roster upheaval. This perspective likely explains why the Celtics rejected what some might consider a fair offer for White. The front office appears confident that maintaining this group, with its blend of star power and complementary players, remains the best path forward. White's journey with the Celtics spans 4 seasons, during which he has steadily developed and adapted to the team's evolving style. His growth has been marked by increased responsibilities on both offense and defense, earning the trust of coaches and teammates alike. As the team looks to rebound from recent setbacks, White's role as a reliable and versatile contributor is expected to be a cornerstone of their efforts to return to championship contention. From a strategic standpoint, trading White would bring the Celtics some valuable assets, particularly draft picks or young players, which could help replenish their stock of future prospects. Yet, the organization's current stance indicates that the potential short-term loss in on-court production outweighs the benefits of acquiring such assets. Boston's leadership understands that finding players who can replicate White's impact, especially in high-pressure moments, is no easy task. This situation also highlights the broader challenges teams face when managing salary cap pressures. In the modern NBA, with financial flexibility often limited, franchises must carefully evaluate every trade opportunity, balancing immediate needs with long-term goals. White's sizable contract makes him a prime candidate in trade discussions, but his value on the court gives the Celtics pause before making any moves. The decision to hold onto him signals a belief that his contributions are worth the cost, and that the team can build around him as part of a championship contending core. The Celtics' current predicament is further complicated by the injury to Tatum, arguably the franchise's leading figure. Losing such a pivotal player has significant ramifications for both the team's competitiveness and its roster decisions. In this context, White's presence takes on added importance as someone who can help fill the void and keep the team competitive while Tatum recovers. His ability to step up in critical moments and contribute across multiple facets of the game makes him an indispensable piece during this transitional period. Moreover, White's versatility fits well within the Celtics system, which values players capable of switching defensively, running efficient pick-and-roll actions, and contributing in secondary playmaking roles. His skill set complements that of Brown and Tatum, creating a dynamic trio that opponents find difficult to contain. Removing White from this equation would not only disrupt the team's chemistry, but also force a significant reshuffling of roles, which carries inherent risks. While rumors and trade talks are an inevitable part of the NBA offseason, the Celtics' firm stance suggests that the front office is prioritizing stability and cohesion over short-term transactions. This approach, championed by Stevens, reflects a broader philosophy of building sustainable success rather than chasing quick fixes. By maintaining their core, the Celtics are betting on the combination of talent, experience, and chemistry to propel them deep into the playoffs once Tatum returns to full health. In conclusion, the Celtics' rejection of the Raptors' offer for Derek White highlights the complex considerations teams face when balancing roster needs, salary constraints, and championship aspiration. White remains a valued piece of the Celtics puzzle, and the organization's commitment to him underscores their belief in his importance to the team's success. As the offseason continues, it will be interesting to see how the Celtics manage their resources and whether White's role evolves further in the team's pursuit of a title. Looking deeper into Derek White's impact on the Celtics, it becomes clear that his presence extends beyond mere statistics. His work ethic and basketball IQ have made him a favorite among teammates and coaches, qualities that sometimes escape the casual observer but are crucial in a championship environment. White's ability to read the game, anticipate opponents' moves, and make timely decisions on both ends of the floor elevates the entire team's performance. This intangible aspect of his contribution is a big reason why Boston is hesitant to entertain trade offers that undervalue him. The Celtics' front office understands that replacing a player like White would not be as simple as acquiring draft picks or young prospects. While the allure of fresh talent is always tempting, the reality of integrating new players into a cohesive unit, especially one with championship ambitions, presents its own set of challenges. Chemistry takes time to develop, and the Celtics appear committed to preserving the existing core, believing that continuity will yield better results than a significant shakeup. In addition, the leadership within the locker room is an important factor. White's professionalism and steady demeanor provide balance and calm during high-pressure moments. His ability to contribute without demanding the spotlight creates an environment where stars like Tatum and Brown can thrive, knowing they have reliable support around them. This dynamic is vital for a team aiming to make a deep playoff run, where experience and mental toughness often make the difference. The strategic vision laid out by Brad Stevens emphasizes this balanced roster construction by surrounding their stars with versatile, reliable role players. The Celtics have crafted a system that is difficult to exploit defensively and capable of executing various offensive schemes. White fits perfectly into this blueprint, offering defensive flexibility that allows Boston to switch seamlessly on picks and maintain pressure without sacrificing spacing or ball movement. But before we continue, please remember to subscribe to the channel and give the video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest news about the Boston Celtics. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments as well. Whispers are swirling around the Boston Celtics locker room, as recent comments from interim head coach Joe MAZZULLA have sparked a wave of speculation and intrigue among fans and analysts alike. In an unexpected and somewhat cryptic statement, MAZZULLA reportedly revealed that there is a player contaminating the team, stirring a storm of rumors about internal dynamics and potential unrest within one of the NBA's most storied franchises. The phrase contaminating the team is a strong accusation, especially coming from a coach who has been praised for his leadership and ability to manage personalities in a highly competitive environment. While MAZZULLA has not publicly named the player in question, insiders and basketball insiders are already buzzing with guesses, trying to decipher what exactly he meant by such a loaded term. Does this imply a clash of egos, poor attitude, or even off-court issues that could be impacting team chemistry. The Celtics have long been known for their tight-knit group and resilient spirit, qualities that have helped them remain contenders in a challenging Eastern Conference. However, whispers of discord and tension could point to deeper challenges beneath the surface. MAZZULLA's choice of words suggests frustration with someone whose influence might be negatively affecting the group's cohesion, focus, or morale. Given the competitive nature of the NBA, where chemistry often makes or breaks a season, such a disruption could be particularly damaging. Fans are now left to speculate, could this be about a star player whose presence, while valuable on the court, might be causing friction behind closed doors? Or perhaps a veteran whose leadership is no longer aligning with the team's evolving culture? Some even wonder if the issue is linked to off-court distractions, personal controversies, or disagreements over playing time and roles. The Celtics front office has remained tight-lipped amid these swirling rumors, choosing to keep all discussions about the team's internal matters private. Yet, the media frenzy only intensifies as insiders hint that this contamination could lead to a shaku in the roster or coaching staff if not addressed swiftly. One thing is clear, MAZZULLA's revelation has cast a shadow over what was a promising season, raising questions about the team's unity and readiness for the playoff grind. The basketball world will be watching closely to see if the Celtics can overcome this alleged internal challenge, or if the contaminant will prove too disruptive to contain. As the rumor mill churns, Celtics fans are left hoping for clarity and resolution, but for now, the mystery of who is contaminating the team remains one of the most tantalizing storylines in the NBA landscape. Could this be the spark that forces Boston to make difficult decisions, or merely a momentary hiccup in an otherwise solid campaign? Only time will tell. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the Boston Celtics, please subscribe to our channel and give the video a like. We always appreciate your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.